Kingdom Keys.
Of what we know to be familiar spirits. You know why they are familiar? They want certain occurrences to remain in certain lives, in certain territories. So they study the mindset that attracts that trouble, and they create a stronghold around it, so that everybody from that family thinks that way. Grandfather transfers it to father, so the evil continues. If a child stands up and says, I'm breaking it, you don't break it by saying, I rebuke it alone. You rebuke it, but you start re-engineering your thinking. Another kind of energy is now sent to your village. Not me, not me. And the curses will come, but they will not meet someone of that kind of bloodline again, because something has been altered. Are we together? Here, I wrote something here. Pastors and ministers, with all due respect, must realize the sensitivity of the roles that they play in literally determining the destinies of people, and by extension the destiny of a nation. I think it was last year or so, I was in the US, and one of the things I was studying was what made the US the US, at least in its state of glory that we know. I didn't just want to celebrate, because I believe that I have a contribution to helping Nigeria, helping Africa to become a reflection of the glory of God. And it will not just happen by preaching verses. There was a mindset. Last I traveled to the US, I had the opportunity to travel and pray where America started. And I had the opportunity to visit the monument of the forefathers. And I saw a few things that were written there. The tenets that were the foundations of America. I said, this is it. This is it. No nation. Please listen to my message, how nations are built. It was an Independence Day message. How nations are built. Their policies. Policies are products of mindsets translated into law. Are we together? If you believe in equality, you believe in excellence, it's a mindset. You will simply articulate it and write it. It becomes part of your constitution. So if Africa is the way we are, the problem is not just the troubles that we have around. We have to go back and re-examine the frame, the foundation upon what? Listen, you must have the courage to probe your belief systems. How did we get here? Who believed what that made this kind of nonsense? Are we together? It's important. The difference between a great ministry and a limiting, struggling ministry is not just the will of God, it's the belief system of the leaders. What mindset? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you did not just come here just by your will. I tell you, I hate to be the one to say this, but there is an energy that is exerted from transformation. And because it is God's principle, he will weigh you and he will bring men that reflect your growth and transformation. At this level of growth, it will be stupid for me to believe that God would trust me with the kind of Daddy Gio's influence, that God would trust me with the kind of reach of, say, the RCCG globally. One day we will get there, but the truth is that we are not yet there. There is something they know. The very fact that we have not learned the secret of their humility is a sign that there's something we don't know. Because there are certain heights when you get to, you will now be transformed to see the value of humility. Are we together? My question now is, what is in you? Help those under the anointing. What is in you that has been exalted above the knowledge of God that gives Satan access? When I found this key, my life changed. Look at me. I can give you 10 million naira now. If the level of financial transformation you have in your mind is 1 million, an energy will come through your mindset and take away 9 million mysteriously until 1 million is left, because it will interpret 10 million as an error. Your physical life is inconsistent with your growth. It will alter it. I want you to believe what business be there. We have intelligent people here. There are leaders here. You know, it's true. It is the reason why people get angry and say, I have been 10 years in this company. They are not promoting me. There is something your superior knows. It is true that in terms of time, you have been there, but they have weighed you. They found out that this position of a director, if they put you there, your mindset, your longevity of stay is valid. You are due for promotion, but it's not an attack. If they give you a responsibility bigger than your mind, because you have not yet valued integrity as a core value, and it is dangerous to now put you in charge of finances. Are we together?
Unlock divine secrets with Apostle Joshua Selman on his timeless principles that open doors to God's purpose and power in your life.